According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the hiney is a person's bottom. However, I think they're incorrect. The high knee is actually there, and there is the low knee. With jokes like that, what could possibly go wrong? So welcome to stage 61, building the knee joint. Let's begin by looking at the parts, and the first part that we have is part 1, the knee joint, and this is a plastic piece, but as you can see it's painted so well. 61.2 is the tendon for the right leg. Part 61.3 we have the joint center parts. We've seen these kind of parts before. And there's 2 of these, and then we finish it off with 2 by PM 3 by 12 mil screws, one of which is spare. Okay, so we begin step 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. All we're actually going to be doing is putting these pieces onto there with glue, and you'll see that both of these have got 4 little pokey bits, pegs, and they go into those holes, and then same on the other side. So as always, we'll do a dry fit, and that goes in fine. That's really it. That's definitely in, and then that one's in, and they're actually in so well they're not going to come out. So at this point we will be gluing them in, but at this point you can sort of say to yourself, do they need to be glued in? I'm going to glue them in just for belt and braces. But as you can see from how difficult it is for me to remove them, it probably wouldn't be necessary. And I've just pulled it out and pushed it back in again. Oh dear. Right, let's try something a bit different then. Pull it out from the middle with a screwdriver. Not the best use of tools. Try and use a more appropriate. Well, there you go. That's pushed that one out. I am very close to doing a cutaway. There we go. That's out. So what we'll do then is we'll pop some glue in between the pegs as well as on the pegs, and then we'll glue that in. And I've got a feeling that's it. No, it's not it. There's more to do. Of course there's more to do because there's screws. So first thing I need to do, this glue seems to have glued its lid on. So this really is not the best start to this pack, is it? So let's use a different super glue, and I'll sort that one out later. So I'm going to use my super glue gel, and what I'm going to do is I think there's enough space there actually. And all this is going to be hidden. I can apply the glue straight onto the part, onto the receiving part. Wow, I'm really having trouble with everything today, aren't I? So I'm just putting a very thin layer of glue all over the part, as you can probably see, and then this glue has a fairly quick set time, so I wanted to get that on fairly quick. Now I'm not even going to try and pull that off because we know, yeah, that's not coming off. This one didn't stick quite so well, but I'm pretty confident that with some glue that will stick extremely well. So right, that's not on. This is the trouble. Once this sticks, I've actually not got it in the pegs in the correct hole. That's why I struggle to get them out. There we go. So that's gone in fine. So we give that a few seconds, and let's try this one. Yeah, that's not coming out, and that's not coming out. Right, so that stage is 1 to 5 done. Now With as you probably know, with Hachette, the way they go through the stages is they show you the position of where it's going to do, but essentially steps 1 to 5 is just gluing those in. The next step is to take this 61-2, which is, I've forgotten what it's called now, bear with me, the tendon for the right leg, and 1 screw, and what we're going to do is we're looking for a hole there, that hole there, and what we need to do is, holding this upright like this, we drive that screw into that hole there, and let me get my screwdriver. So that screw will go into that hole in there. I really am having a terrible time today. It would help if I had the right screwdriver head. I do apologise, guys. So get a screwdriver head that does actually fit the screw. So holding that over the screw head, in fact it might be easy if you just drop the screw in and then line it up there, and then we can screw this in, and we need to screw this screw in obviously fairly tight so that it holds, but not so tight that it stops this tendon from moving, and I would say that's perfect. Yeah. So there we go, guys, that is it, that's the stage complete. So we have completed a knee joint and 1 tendon for the right leg. So that's it then, guys. If it, I don't know if it matters, I suppose it does matter, there's a little R in there, so I'm assuming this is for the right leg, and yeah, this is it, this is what we're doing this week. Very quick build, but obviously, as you know, these little tiny little bits that we're doing, they all build up to bigger things. So hope you enjoyed that issue then, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Take care, guys, bye bye.